Welcome to the Board of School Directors 1007th meeting, May 16, 2003. Welcome. We start all our action meetings with our television crew. So would someone like to get the light, please?
Hello and welcome to this North Penn News Update. I'm Alexandra Simon. North Penn High School continues to gather accolades as one of the best high schools in not only Pennsylvania, but also in the nation. For the third year in a row, the Washington Post recognized North Penn in their annual report, the High School Challenge. This year, MPHS ranked 1,592nd, up 92 from last year's report. In addition, U.S. News and World Report ranked the high school 46th in the state and 1,450th in the nation. Congratulations to all of the district staff and students on the validation of their hard work and efforts they do every day. Part of the national recognition for the outstanding efforts of the high school students also goes to this year's academic decathlon team. The 9-member team placed 11th at the national competition last month. Individual medal winners and recognition went to junior Sam Curley and seniors Matt Zarenkevich, Scott Landis, and Chris Robinson. The team took home the award for Rookie of the Year, honoring the highest scoring new team at the competition. Congratulations to the entire team for their outstanding performance. In celebration of Earth Day, the North Penn High School Energy Troopers presented the Power Save for Earth Day program. The program demonstrated how small efforts result in big changes. Throughout the program, groups of classrooms were instructed to turn off their lights. At the end of the 25-minute presentation, North Penn reduced energy use by 591 kilowatts. That equals 3,111 game consoles being turned off. The goal of Power Save for Earth Day was not to discourage use of electronic devices, but simply just power down when equipment is not in use. Savings add up fast. If you did not see the program but want to check out the show, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NPTV. The North Penn Educational Foundation held a Cinco de Mayo silent auction and fiesta. The festive evening raised nearly $10,000 for the foundation, which awards grants to teachers to enrich the curriculum in their classrooms. Several people were also recognized for their dedication to the foundation and the district, including former teacher and MPHS alum Jim Finnemeyer, former teacher, principal, and Marching Knights director Steve Frederick, the entire MPSD Technology Education Department, Verizon's Dan Reevy, and district employee Carol Fink. Knapp Elementary hosted their first ever parent camp. Here, parents had the opportunity to attend 27 different sessions led by teachers, parents, and community leaders. This first parent camp was a great success, and the district hopes to hold more in the future. The North Penn High School Theater Department once again took the stage for their annual spring musical. This year's show, Aida, School Edition, was a story of love, betrayal, and sacrifice. Written by Elton John and Tim Rice, the amazing voices of the high school students often left the audience in awe, as some said they felt they were actually at a Broadway show. Congratulations to the entire cast and crew for another outstanding production. And finally, the class of 2013 kicked off their end-of-year events with their senior prom. Held at Drexel Brook in Drexel Hill, the prom goers arrived in limos, party buses, and even a fire truck. The ambiance of the grand ballroom was highlighted with purple lights and hundreds of balloons. One of the highlights of the night was a dessert tent under the stars. The students danced the night away, and at the end of the evening, hundreds of balloons dropped from the ceiling. As always, log on to our YouTube channel to see all of our programming 24/7. For North Penn Television, I'm Alexandra Simon. Have a great night.
Welcome to our regularly scheduled action meeting. This meeting is being videotaped for community cable channels. Individuals attending this meeting and intending to speak to the board should be aware that they are being videotaped. In order to meet the requirements of Pennsylvania's Sunshine Law, it is necessary to record the names of all citizens who speak to the board during the meeting. To assure compliance with this requirement, it is essential that those planning to address the board come to the microphone, state their name and address, and sign the Audience of Citizens logbook. Members of the audience are asked to limit their questions and comments. To allow time for all those who wish to speak to the board president may ask the individual to yield the microphone to the next speaker. And now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, welcome. As we start off most of our action meetings, we discuss recognitions and proclamations is a favorite part of our meeting. And I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Dietrich.
Thank you, Mr. President. We are really pleased and happy to be able to recognize people this evening. Specifically, we have members of our custodial, maintenance, our teachers, and students here this evening to recognize them for their efforts in energy conservation. And I'll turn it over to John Strobel, and then he'll bring some more people forward to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Dietrich. In 2008-2009 school year, North Penn began a journey with the Energy Star portion of EPA. We became an Energy Star partner, and we started measuring our energy use in the Energy Star portfolio manager. When we did that, initially the first year's rating was 61 for the district. Two buildings, Bridle Path and Walton Farm, were high-performing buildings at the baseline and received the Energy Star label in the first year. The Energy Star Portfolio Manager compares individual schools' energy performance with schools nationwide. It rates buildings on a percentile basis from 0 to 100, and the ratings, any ratings over 75 are considered Energy Star high performers, and they give you a label for that if you apply for it. In 2011, North Penn School District partnered with Alliance to Save Energy. Power Save Schools program empowers students to make a difference in the way that their schools use energy. And Direct Energy sponsored the Power Save Schools program for the past 2 years, with this year being the second and final year.
And since that time in 2008, when we first benchmark our utility consumption, in 2010-11, as of right now, we have reduced energy a total of 37.4%. And all 20 buildings that are listed in Energy Star, which is every building North Penn occupies, have received or will receive the Energy Star label. That means that all buildings are high performing and over 75. 15 of those buildings are over a rating of 90, and 11 of those 15 over 95, with one building actually achieving the rating of 100, and has consistently been a 100 for the last 4 months. The overall district rating has gone up from 61 to a current 94. So essentially that means that North Penn School District is more efficient than 94% of the school districts enrolled in Energy Star, which includes probably around 15,000 buildings and somewhere around 2,000 school districts. So far to date, we've cost avoided in excess of $2.5 million since the inception of the program, with last year's cost avoidance being almost $900,000. To date, we have received Energy Star recognitions from all buildings being labeled, received the Energy Star Leader Award, received the 20% reduction award in 2012, the 30% reduction award in 2013, and recently in March received the prestigious Energy Star Partner of the Year Award for 2013. Did you talk about the IAQ?
Sure. Several years ago, probably 2006, 2007, we were having indoor air quality issues and got involved with the Indoor Air Quality Tools for Schools program. The first place that we had it was North Wales, and we got a Good Start Award for the way that we handled that particular situation. A couple years later, we got the Excellence Award, and we also earned the Leadership Award for Indoor Air Quality in the past few years.
On March 26th, 20 North Penn representatives went to Washington, D.C., and that trip was funded by a company, or demand response company. That trip was sponsored by them. The ceremony was held, and 900 Fortune 500 business community and governmental leaders from around the world attended the ceremony. It was held in Washington, D.C. Matt Nijenko, a North Penn High School senior and president of the North Penn High School Energy Troopers, represented the North Penn community and received the award on stage in front of the 900 attendees. Matt? Matt Najenko will now present the Energy Star Partner of the Year Award to Mr. Shapinski and to receive it on behalf of the school board. Go ahead, Matt.
Proudly displayed out in the lobby. We'll transfer it around to every building. Exactly. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you for your efforts, and everyone, thank you guys for all your efforts in this area.
Oops. Energy Star labels? Yep.
As we mentioned earlier, all of our buildings, all 20 of our buildings, have achieved the Energy Star label status. 2 of those buildings have not been recognized here because they hadn't gotten the award until now. They are Knapp Elementary School and the Support Services Center. Knapp earned the label with a rating of 85, and here to accept their certificate and Energy Star label plaque this evening is Facility Supervisor Kevin DeStefano. I will say Principal Mazza was going to be here as well. He had a family emergency that he had to take care of today, so he's not here this evening. Knapp had one of the Alliance to Save Energy's, I guess they called themselves the Knapp Environmental Group, working in that building, and they were a big part of what happened there, as well as the staff and the facilities folks. The Support Services Center scored at 82 on the Energy Star label rating. And here to accept that certificate are 4 distinguished gentlemen: Carl Dunkelberger and Chris Sharkey, our HVAC mechanics; Rob Hand and Ray Hollister, our district electricians. We chose these gentlemen, in addition to them being housed at the SSC. These 4 guys are the guys that do most of the energy work for the district maintenance team throughout the district. So good round of applause for those guys.
And with us this evening is Lorna Rosenberg, the Green and Healthy Schools Coordinator from the US EPA's office, Region 3 in Philadelphia, just to say a few words about the Energy Star program and the awards. Lorna?
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for including me tonight. And all I can say is our office in Philadelphia is so proud of North Penn. You are really exceptional for having won this award and really have put Southeast Pennsylvania on the map. And we are very, very excited about your accomplishments and achievements. The Energy Star Partner of the Year Award has been around for almost 20 years. And you are part of a very small and elite group that has this distinction. This year, there were 20,000 Energy Star partners, so you are amongst the competition for that many to have received this award. Not only did you contribute to better air quality in our region, not only have you contributed to fighting global warming, not only did you save money, you are an example of how teamwork and collaboration can work to achieve such success. every school district all across the country needs to learn from North Penn. But you may not rest on your laurels, because there is yet another award that you can win. And that is the National Green Ribbon Honoree Award that is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education and the U.S. EPA and the Council on Environmental Quality. This is a relatively new award, and the honorees are going to be recognized on June 3rd. And districts and individual schools are being recognized not only for their outstanding maintenance and facilities work and energy efficiency, but also for health and fitness and environmental education. And from what I can see, you guys are pretty well down the road in order to become winners in that area as well. So think about Green Ribbon for the next time, and then you can call me directly and I can work with you in that way. So again, congratulations on behalf of the Environmental Protection Agency at the local level, and continue with all your good works.
Thank you. Gentlemen, as we've done in the past, before we move this agenda forward, I'd like to have a full opportunity for the full board and the central administration to congratulate each and every one of you from the Support Services Department on this issue. So gentlemen, line up please and come through.
Everyone who's here this evening that's with our facilities, or would be teachers, or would be students involved with this, anyone that we just recognized in the room across the hall, please come forward.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you. Johnny, how are you? Good. David, good job. Congratulations, sir. Great job. Ross, thank you for coming. Kevin, for keeping us. It happened. Great job, sir. Thank you. Ron, great job. Andrew, congratulations. Great job. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Matt?
Hate to see you go, Matt. Don't graduate. I'll be back.
Thank you for standing up for North Carolina. Appreciate it.
Tom.
Thank you, Representative Swan. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate all you very much. Yep, thanks a lot, Tom. Appreciate it.
Please, another round of applause.